Destroyer was buffed fairly significantly in today's OTA, going from 14 power to 16, so I decided that I wanted to play whatever his best deck was, and that turned out to be this one. Now, it actually did way better than I thought it would. I went 12-1 through 13 games and gained 33 cubes. I definitely hit a hot streak, but damn, the deck felt really good. Your main idea is just to set up a really big Nimrod with either Symbiote or Shuri and then destroy it around 1 billion times and get a bunch of them on the board. Now, if you've got any other questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. And let's jump right into the games. Alright, so we've got Lemuria. See what we're going to want to do from there. Probably going to play Magic. Got the big house mid, doesn't really matter too much to me. Definitely going to play Magic into Shuri, though. They play Kate Bishop, that's completely fine. Let's see what the right location is. That's going to end up being Hotel Inferno. Okay, gonna play Magic right so that they can't... Never mind, they reveal before us. Please don't hit Nimrod. Okay. Cool. Let's... How do we do this? Let's play... We've got... There are interesting ideas. Let's play Shuri left. Maybe... Play the Symbiote on 5. Yeah, okay. This'll work. So then... We've got Shuri. We're gonna have Shuri double with the Symbiote. Play Nico mid. On 6, we probably are just gonna play Zola into the Symbiote. Yeah, this will be fine. And then from there, we can play like a Null left, maybe, and we'll be relatively fine. Maybe. I hope, at least. We'll see. It's Ravonna and Jeff. It's going to buff up Thena. So we do have priority. That's a pretty cool thing. Let's activate the Symbiote and play Zola. So Zola himself is not going to get doubled. That's true. But it's fine. They're snapping. I don't know if they should be. Maybe they're completely fine to snap. Yeah. We probably should have retreated here. It's okay. So, Symbiote merges. We move the Symbiote mid and right. They play a Sarah and a grapple arrow. Right. Do we think they can get that big mid? I honestly don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I am a little bit curious. They play Sage. It's pretty big. And then Cassandra Nova. That's not big enough. Iron Man? That's not going to be big enough either, is it? I don't think so. Would have been big enough left. But because we played the Null right, we end up getting the win. Awesome. Victory. Yeah, that's crazy. I was a little bit worried about that, but there you go. We end up getting it done. Absolutely awesome there. Good win for us. That's awesome. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Asgard. We could definitely play a Magic on 3. Let's see what we want to do. Well, most definitely we're playing a Magic. There's no scenario in which we want to play either Deathlock or Venom instead. Even in Nico, we always play Magic on 3. So, we got to think about where we want to play Magic. I think we're probably going to end up playing Magic left, because we don't really have a lot of high scaling early, and they're probably going to be better at it than us. But that doesn't mean we want to give them Asgard for free, so I'm probably going to play a Magic left. Sorry. So from there, we are going to see what we can do after that. I would hope that we can get either a Symbiote Spider-Man or a Shuri or an Atuma to play on 4. If we don't get any of those, things are going to be looking a little bit rough for us, but hopefully we'll be fine. Yeah, they play a Dakin on 2 because they are an Erishim deck. I don't think I pointed that out until this point. So let's see what we got here. We got Great Web. Could be, definitely will be, very annoying for us, but we don't want to let them win Asgard, so we still play Magic left. They play Baron Zemo, that's fine. Baron Zemo pulls Nico and then gives them a copy of Zemo. So if they play Zemo again, they'll end up pulling a Deathlock. Then Great Web pulls Nico. Alright, awesome. We've got Symbiote Spider-Man. I think we always play Symbiote Spider-Man mid. Because if Great Web pulls Symbiote Spider-Man, then it's fine. If it ends up pulling Magic, that'd be a little bit... that's fine as well. But if we had played him right, and then Magic gets pulled, that's obviously sad. None of that matters, because the Baron Zemo just ends up getting pulled right. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. We are going to play Nimrod, and then make it merge with the Nimrod, and from this point, we should be completely okay. Oh. That Cosmo is potentially, well, honestly, we can work around it. It does not matter. Where do they land? Both gonna land right? Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and play Destroyer mid here. And then from that point, we're mostly just hoping that the Symbiote Spider-Man on the left doesn't end up getting pulled right. We'll see, though. Like, we'll have a bunch of options. They're snapping. Do we want to snap back? I think not. I don't really see any reason to. They play Storm. Oh, crazy. And Coulson. Crazy Storm play. Imagine losing by 1 point. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. But there you go. We are going to end up getting the win. If I said imagine losing by 1 point and then the Great Web pulled that Spider-Man instead of Destroyer or the other Spider-Man, I would have deserved that. But there you go. Good win for us, though. It's absolutely awesome. So let's see what we've got here. We have Bar with no name. That is notably difficult for us to deal with. So if we can turn it off with Magic, we'll be pretty happy. But other than that, maybe if we can put one Nimrod there and then we play a Zola on the Nimrod? That's another way. We could be relatively okay with that. Alright. Let's see, what are we thinking? Atuma... Oh, hey, they play Magic. Okay, they are an Erishim deck, by the way. They play Magic. So that's very good for us. We've got Nimrod. Okay, a bunch of stuff being set up right now. We are probably relatively happy to play Symbiote Spider-Man into Nimrod here. They play Mantis, or they don't play Mantis, they get a Mantis. That's a Blue Marvel. Interesting, probably going to end up getting destroyed, though. So let's play Symbiote Spider-Man left, and then we're going to play Nimrod into the Symbiote Spider-Man and activate the Symbiote Spider-Man. Then we'll probably play a Carnage and a Deathlock, and then a Destroyer on 6. Well, we could play Destroyer mid, not to lose the Blue Marvel. I don't hate that. Yeah, we should just be fine with that, right? Well, arguably you always want to play Destroyer left, though, right? Cannonball pushes it right, okay. If Cannonball pushed it left, that could have been a problem. But seeing as it did not, we're going to go with this. And then on turn 6, I think we still stand by the Deathlock Carnage idea, right? Maybe we play a Destroyer right, though, because we would get to keep the Blue Marvel. Maybe that is just better.
Such is my judgment.
They play Tribunal. I mean, we got Venom.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, they're snapping. Let's play Destroyer right. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, let's roll with it. I think this is fine. That's Shadow Cane. So that does notably put it down. But I don't think it's, like, horrible for us or anything like that. Like, we've still got a bunch. Now, yeah, we probably still have to kill the... Blue Marvel. Let's play Venom right. Do we ever win here? Venom right. Maybe an Atuma left would be good. Maybe not, though. Let's think about this. I don't want to screw this up. This is... Oh, I think I hit the microphone there. This is like my second game playing with this deck. I don't play decks like this too often, because they're normally not too good. Let's see, is there ever a world... Okay, it's always Venom here. Is it Venom here first? I think it's gotta be. And then... Do you ever want to play like an Atuma mid? It doesn't really matter from that point. I mean, ultimately, it's just about how big do we think they can get, and I don't think they get big enough to stop this. That's a Spider-Man. I mean, that's fine. That doesn't matter. And that's an Enchantress, which also doesn't matter. What does Enchantress turn into? Enchantress turns into Shang-Chi. That does matter. I think we'll be okay, though. It's gonna be close. I do think we're okay. The Atuma is gonna give us the win mid and right. Barely winning right, yeah. So Shang-Chi... They got so lucky hitting that Shang-Chi, by the way. That's insane. But we do manage to get the win. So there you go. Yeah, they just weren't able to get big enough. Yeah, I should have just known that, man. There you go. Good one for us. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We do have a Nico, but probably not going to do anything with that. I just had something fall over behind me. Don't know if you could hear that. Now, let's see. Probably going to play an Atuma on 4 into a Nimrod into a Destroyer. That's a pretty good 4, 5, 6. It would... Kind of depends where we want to play this stuff. Ooh, Thanos, yeah. Thanos was buffed. I don't exactly know how good Thanos is going to still be. So that's why I am not making a Thanos video, I'm making a Destroyer video. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see how Thanos turns out. Also curious to try out Agent Venom. That'll be fun. I almost played a, like, Dracula dump style list, because Destroyer being 16 power, that's a lot. But then I figured, no. Gotta do something like this because, like, you want to use Destroyer. You don't want Destroyer just to sit in hand to be buffed, you know? It's a little boring. Alright, so let's see what we got here. That's Baxter building. After you play your next card, give it +2 power. I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? Yeah, no reason not to play it. Now, I think... Do we prefer an Atuma or a Nimrod? I think... Or not a Nimrod. An Atuma or a Shuri. I think... Well, given that we don't have a lot of things to destroy with, we might actually prefer an Atuma to get some early activations on Nimrod, so that we can set up... There's Venom, though. Yeah... We draw either a Deathlock or a Carnage. This is the right play. Maybe play for what we have, though. I mean, you're not gonna... You can't convince me that Atuma is a bad play here. So we're gonna go with Atuma. We're going to get to play Nimrod into Atuma. And then from there... It feels like we're in a pretty good spot. We'll see. So Atuma's going to destroy Nimrod. And then we might just play a Destroyer, right? Let's see, that blob is pretty big. I don't know if Destroyer wins here. It really depends what they play. This Destroyer could win. I would probably retreat if I was trying to seriously climb. They play an Eliath mid. Yeah, it looks like we're going to still end up losing. Oh, wait, no, the Atuma. I'm an idiot. Never mind. We win. I forgot Atuma goes off at the end of the game. My bad. Yeah, no, we always win. There was a chance we could have lost. To be fair, if they played the Eliath right, they might have gotten us. Yeah. But with the Atuma going off again, we just have too many Nimrods. Yeah, that's my bad. We always win there. Good win for us. Awesome. Null going to 29. Never get to use him, though. Oh my god, I'm playing against him. I could never beat him. Alright. We've got Nico. That's such a him move to do. Okay. I'm gonna snap back. I gotta be cool and stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna beat this person, because he's him. I'm terrified. Alright, so Quinjet's gonna go right. That's fine. They are an Airshim deck, by the way, so Quinjet on 1 is very good for them, obviously, but we're just gonna pretend like everything's okay. Let's... I don't mind Nico. I also don't mind Magic. Let's play Nico now, because Nico ultimately is going to become a 110, which is pretty cool. And I would like to use that 10 power. 10 power is pretty good. Probably going to play Magic left. Right is Kiln. I'm actually fine with that, though. It's completely okay. So, they play Anti-Venom, probably going to play Shuri into Nimrod into Venom. And then maybe by then we'll also have like a Deathlock or a Carnage that we can play along with Venom on 6. Nico going all the way up to 10. It's very cool. We have Destroyer. We're going to play Shuri. And then we're going to play Nimrod, and then like I said, we want to play Venom with either Deathlock or Carnage. Please don't go left. Okay, it's actually fine. Everything is actually a-okay. So I'm going to pretend like things are bad, but everything is fine. After this, we are going to play a Destroyer mid, and then we're going to play Venom mid with a Carnage left, and we're going to win. Blob. It's pretty big and scary. If only I was afraid. But alas, I am not. So we play Destroyer mid. If they play like a... What's it called? Eliath. If they play an Eliath, we are really sad. I'm hoping they don't. They could play an Eliath, but I really don't want them to. We're going to play Destroyer, and then we're going to play Venom and Carnage left, and everything's going to be cool and awesome, and we're going to win by like 1 billion points. Mockingbird, and another Mockingbird. Okay. Do we get big enough mid? We have to. I'm not even considering the fact that we can. We 100% get big enough mid. There is no way. Atuma's bad. Atuma does not destroy Nimrod. We need a Carnage. There is no way that this is not big enough. Right? Wait. Wait. Is it actually not? That's actually insane, though. Oh my god, what do we do? There's no way. There's kind of a way. I think we might lose here. Which is kind of insane. No. No, we've got to be fine. Maybe not. Okay. You shouldn't stay for this. You should retreat. This is a bad idea. Don't do what I'm doing. But I am definitely sweating. Cerebro. It's not very big. What else you got? Master Mold? No, they're just out of juice. They don't have anything left. Gilgamesh should have played that mid. They should have played that Gilgamesh mid. Alright, so we have Venom being very big, and then Carnage. Whew. We are barely going to escape with a win there. That is awesome. Snap. I think they had a different snap emote. But yeah. There you go. Good win for us. Venom going to 31 is obviously crazy. Yep. That's awesome. Alright, so we've got Panopticon, which could be pretty good for the copies of Nimrod that we're going to make. So that's a fair point. Now let's see what we've got here. We've got Quicksilver. Pretty cool. And that's Orcus Forge. So we can play a Magic on 3, and then a Symbiote Spider-Man on 4, and then we can hopefully play a Nimrod on 5. We'll see, though. And right turns out to be Necrotia. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fine with that. Let's just turn off Orcus Forge. I don't really want to deal with that. They play a Wiccan. Pretty annoying for us, but it's okay. So now I am just hoping for a Nimrod top deck sometime before turn 5. There you go. I'm going to play Symbiote Spider-Man left, and then we're going to play Nimrod into Symbiote Spider-Man. And everything's going to be great and awesome and cool. So there we go. Play Symbiote Spider-Man. We play Nimrod into Symbiote Spider-Man. Then from there, we could arguably play a Venom and Deathlock kind of thing. We'll see. That is annoying.
I found a rock.
Okay. That's bad. Right. How can we... Do we ever play Zola here? Like, this is a possible idea. No, let's play Zola. They activate Black Widow. Okay. So... You've got an idea of maybe a destroyer. Right. But I don't really know how good that idea is. I think maybe Venom into Deathlock is better. Yeah. Okay, so they're just going to end up retreating. Good win for us there, yeah. I think Destroyer probably would have been fine. I liked this play a little bit more. I kind of wanted to play Destroyer for, like, the content of it, and Destroyer is good in this deck, but in this specific instance, Venom Deathlock was better. Yeah. Good win for us. Alright, so we could get a copy with Nico, but we don't necessarily want a copy of Magic. They play Iron Fist. No, that's fine. So let's see what we've got here. White Palace, we're going to give them a Destroyer. They give us a Heimdall. Ooh. Interesting. Now, what do we got with this? We have a Nico, which I don't particularly love. We're just going to play Magic on 3. And then hopefully we draw either a Symbiote Spider-Man or a Shuri. Both of those would be good. And from there, we'll see what we want to do. I am thinking... Weird World? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, at least we have the basics of the combo that we want to do. I think we just play Magic mid. We want to keep Fisk Tower, obviously. They play Madam Web and Aranya. It's completely fine. So now, like I said, we're hoping we draw a Shuri or a Symbiote Spider-Man. Hey. There you go. Absolutely awesome there. Now, I think we always play Nimrod, and then we probably play Destroyer, and then we probably play Zola into the lane with Destroyer and Nimrod, because if Zola hits Destroyer, that'll be pretty cool. We're just gonna get a bunch of destroying of the Nimrods, yeah? They play a Tumor, right? Okay, so that's one of the cards they got. If they got a Null, that'd be pretty bad, actually. Because that Null could be very, very big. Let's play Nimrod. Symbiote Spider-Man doesn't change that at all, so... Yeah, they either got Null, Venom, Deathlock, or Carnage. Venom, Deathlock, and Carnage are all good. Null would have been bad, because Null's going to be like 1 billion power by the end of this game, like I said. So from here... Yeah, I mean, everything should be cool. Play Nimrod on top of the Shuri. We're going to play Destroyer next turn. Then we're going to play Zola. Everything's going to be great and awesome. I don't particularly see us winning this game. Or not winning, sorry, losing. But I'm also not going to snap because I want them to stay for as long as possible for the sake of content. They are taking a very long time to decide what to do on turn 5. They play Venom right. Okay. So they did not draw Null. That is a very good sign for us. That is Ghost Spider pulling the Venom left for no reason other than to make it be left. Okay. Yeah, a little bit weird. We're going to play Destroyer left. I think that's completely fine. And then we are going to play a Zola on top of the Destroyer, and we should win. Yeah, Zola's either gonna hit Nimrod or Destroyer. They're snapping. No way they should be snapping right now. No, I refuse to believe that. No way. You are wrong. That is just never going to be great for them. Yeah, they play an Eliath, right? You know, if they had guessed with the Eliath, I guess it would have been good, but... So let's see, do we ever just play a Null here? Part of me wants to play Null because the variant is super cool. Like, I like the border. So we could just try to play Null. I mean, Zola is the cool, like, crazy play though, right? Is it a good idea? You know, I don't care if it's a good idea. Let's do it. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, it didn't hit Destroyer. Okay. I mean, it's just so many Nimrods. That's a Heimdall. We're gonna win left and right, though. Yeah. Heimdall gets moved over right. We might actually win mid, then. Yeah, we win mid, right, and left. There you go. Awesome. So I don't actually know what would have happened if the Zola hit the Destroyer. I think the one in the middle would have revealed first, putting the one to the left to get destroyed, so there would have been 2 mid, 1 right, and then the 1 right would have revealed maybe destroying the destroyer that went mid, probably, but also destroying the 2 Nimrods, so it would have put 2 Nimrods left, and then right. Honestly, maybe that wouldn't have been the best case scenario. I just wanted to see it because it would have been cool, but it wouldn't have been too great. We still would have won, I think. But yeah. Alright, there you go. Good one. Okay, so Nico is actually pretty good to play there. They end up hitting Carnage and Venom. That's okay. Shuri is going to be really good in Comertage. Savage Lamp. Oh. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to play a Magic Ray. They play Collector. Pretty cool. Now let's see, that's the hub, which is going to give us a Drax. We have Nimrod. Yeah, we are completely fine. They play Bishop, we play Magic. I think we're completely okay to snap here. Because we are just going to win. Arguably, I should not have snapped for the sake of getting the content, but yeah. This is what we decided to do. We're going to play Nimrod, and then we could play... Probably just going to play a Venom on 6, honestly. They play Bishop and the Hood. Ooh, pretty cool. Oh, if they play a Viper, that would actually be crazy. No way they play a Viper, though, right? That would be insane. No Viper, 100%. Is it ever better to not play Venom this turn? Maybe. Because you could do Carnage and Deathlock. Carnage and Deathlock is fine too. Yeah, maybe that's how we do it. Play Venom on 4. Not on 4, sorry. On 7. Might be a better... But we could play Venom and another 3-drop. I guess... It depends. Depends how you want to do it. If you want the most destruction possible, then you probably play Carnage and Deathlock. And you can wait to play a Venom. Yeah, okay. So they play Hitmonkey. Then along with a Toxin, maybe? Yeah, there you go, I called it. Alright, well we have got a super big Nimrod. And I think we are going to go for most destruction possible. So let's go with this. Because that does open the possibility of potentially playing a Null if we decide we don't want to do Venom. I think we are most definitely going to play Venom. But it does give us more options. And we can get bigger than 33 to eat with Venom, so this is fine. They play both demons, cool. And then Hitmonkey. Did they think this was the final turn? Because this is that gonna, what is that even gonna be? It's an Iceman hitting Venom. And then Drax. Okay. You know, it doesn't matter. We're always playing 1 card next turn anyway. So we play Deathlock. Yeah, I mean, we just win, right? Like, there is no way that we're losing. I just don't see it. Especially with priority, like, man. Yeah, probably would have played Destroyer mid, if I'm being honest, just because Destroyer is the main buffed card here, and it would have been fun. But yeah, no, that's a very good win for us there. Completely awesome. Epic, yeah. There you go. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We have a Venom that we could play on 3. We have a Tuma we can play into a Nimrod. Feels relatively safe. Probably... Do we ever want to play a Magic left? I don't know. With Cassandra Nova, definitely. Okay. That does, relatively speaking, make the choice for us there. let's play Magic left, because we don't want to allow them to do this for a million turns, right? They would just nuke our hand. So we want to stop it as soon as we possibly can. They play another Cassandra Nova. Did they get this off Airshim? No, they didn't. Okay. They are an Airshim deck, though. So we play Magic. And then we're probably just going to look at playing like an Atuma right, because that's going to be pretty good. So we play Atuma right. From there, we're just going to play Nimrod into the Atuma. And we're going to simply hope that we get big enough. I'm thinking there is a world where we could play a Destroyer. I don't think it's the best idea, but we'll see. They play an Agent Coulson. We have Atuma land right and mid. From here, I think we're probably fine to play a Nimrod. Maybe we do want to play a Destroyer just so that we can play a Null at Sinister London on 6. That is probably our best idea. Yeah, let's roll with it. That's what we're going to do. So, Atuma is going to end up destroying that Nimrod. I wonder if the Atuma mid will get a Nimrod as well. If Nimrod lands left or mid, we'll see. If Nimrod lands mid, our board is going to have so many Nimrods. It might actually be a bad thing. We'll see. It does land mid, okay. The board is going to be full of Nimrods. They play a Black Panther. Well, let's see. So there you go. I'm surprised that didn't go left to right, by the way. The one on the right revealed first. Or did the ability first, rather. So I think Destroyer is just the best case scenario here. We'll see. We should be able to play a Null, right? I think. I don't exactly know. This is going to be so many Nimrods. They're snapping. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But I really just want to see how this plays out. You should leave if you're trying to climb. I'm not. Havoc Legion. Okay, well that is going to end the game. They should get the win here. I don't really see us winning from this point. It seems pretty impossible. Yeah. Unfortunately, we just can't get the win there. That sucks, yeah. Like I said, should have retreated. I was staying for the content of potentially getting to use 2 Destroyers, but they just play a Legion there, and we lose, so damn. Alright, so we could play that Nico, but I don't really want to. So I'd just rather not. And then we do get this Destroying Nico, which is rather interesting. And I think we will use. I think that is completely fine to do. If we draw a Shuri, that's probably best case scenario, but let's see. I wonder, is everything... is it too loud? Might be too loud. Not sure. Let's... I am completely fine with destroying Deathlock here. Let's go with it. They play a Cassandra Nova, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We play Deathlock, he gets destroyed. We draw a Shuri and a Magic. Okay. I think... we could play Magic. It's definitely an idea. I think we will. Let's play Magic. They end up filling up the Sacred Timeline. Okay. So let's... we gotta play Shuri left here. They're snapping. I'm honestly not sure they should be, though. Unless they can turn off Limbo, I think we're going to be okay. I don't particularly see us losing. We'll see, I guess, though. Oh my god, that'd be kind of crazy. Okay, I've got some interesting ideas. We're gonna play Nimrod here. Man, I don't know. Maybe we're a little too late. Maybe we are a little too late. Maybe I lied. Okay. If we had done this, if we got a little bit luckier, this would have been better, but I think we'll be okay. So let's... If we want to play like a Carnage... Venom, I don't think this wins. You know what probably wins? This goes to 16. Then plus another 10 is going to put us at 26, and then another 2, putting us to 28. They only get plus 3 going to 27. Is that true? I think this wins, yeah? They retreat, okay.
Victory.
Awesome. I think that is true, right? Because we would have gone to 16 with the Venom. The other Nimrod coming back pushes us up to 28. And then we win by 1. And then we also probably win right, because we're at 24. Yeah, awesome. There you go. Alright, so we could play Nico. It's relatively fine. I'd rather wait, though. So they play Quinjet. They are an Ereshim deck, playing Quinjet on 1. I feel like I see that way too much. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. Probably just going to play Magic Right so that we can ensure that all the locations are relatively good. Then from there we might play a Symbiote on 3. Mobius, that's mean. Should have turned off Utopia. It's okay though. Hopefully we'll still just get big enough. Turn 3. We are not going to play anything. Just going to full float. They play a Ceradan. That is scary. But Sarah, they actually played it into Lockjaw, so it's going to get swapped out for Shadowcane. That had to be an accident. 100%. So let's play Symbiote mid. We are really hoping that we top deck a Nimrod. Because without a Nimrod, this is looking a little bit scary. Mr. Sinister, cool. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got Symbiote mid. Give me a Nimrod, give me a Nimrod, give me a Nimrod, give me a Nimrod. It's not a Nimrod. Okay. Yeah. That makes things a little bit more complicated. Let's do something like this. Oh my god, they retreat.
Victory.
Okay, good win for us. There you go, awesome. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I know you'll love this one I made about Scream. It was a lot of fun. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.